Hi everybody! So today I am coming to the Wanderbird trophy in Kappl See in Austria, and because Wanderbird is also a lot about safety, about learning, about strategy in the air, I wanted to share with you my experience with the Wanderbird trophy and also the 5 learnings that I had in the last years in order to get better at hike and fly. So let's go! So I woke up very early this morning, now reaching the starting point of the race. I'm full energetic, ready for the task today. We will discover what it's gonna be because we've got beautiful weather but also a lot of wind, so it might be adapted. Security first. I think it's a good moment to explain you about the first learning that I had with a Wanderbird. And the first learning is, during the day there will probably be multiple hikes, so be ready and don't burn your energy in the first hike to the first takeoff, because you will need this energy for later. Some people like Aaron Dorgati will tell you, hey, you should go straight in the forest, this is the fastest way to reach the takeoff. But if I do that, so I'm not a big athlete like him, I know I will burn my energy within the half of the first hike, and I will be dead for the rest of the day. So from my side, my strategy is to take easier routes. It's gonna be a little bit longer, I'm gonna be a little bit slower, but I am sure that I'm going to finish the day. Okay guys, so now you're probably wondering why I'm on a ski lift. It's for the second learning that we have from Wanderbird. You have to be ready for all options. So today we have very strong wind, we have the sun that is coming, so the route has been changed, and this is why it's very important to think about all the different possibilities. When the route gets changed, then you have to adapt a little bit, prepare, change the weight of the package, maybe take less water. So this is the second learning. Be ready for whatever can happen here. The third learning is all about timing. Timing counts. So for example, if you are in the fun category, you can take the lift in the morning, but then you will be very early at the takeoff. And this might be a problem because there won't be any thermals. So then you will need to hike again. If you are too late, you might have a lot of thermals, but then you might need also to fight the valley wind, which is not very practical. This can happen, for example, in Kappl See or in Stubai, where the valley wind can be very strong. So this is why when you're preparing your hike and fly tour, you have to think about when to be where and if it's feasible with your original plan. so that you don't miss an opportunity to have the best flight possible. You're almost reaching the goal, so it's a good time to share the learning number 4 of Wanderbird. If you are fun or tour category, and if you are not an XL pilot, there will be probably in the hero category some other pilots before you in the air. And then it's worth to look at what's happening in the app, to look at where they are taking off, where they are taking the thermals, and it's a good guidance to know where to go next, because they are very professional pilots with most of the time good ideas. So it's really worth looking at the performance there. And then you can decide and adapt your strategy accordingly. I made the goal! Way! So it's time for the last learning, the 5th learning. And it's an important one because it caught me twice in 2 Wanderbird competition. So I said in the previous learning that you need to look at what the others are doing, but you have to look in the app and not in the air, because once at the takeoff I was looking at all the people taking off and I was thinking, oh, but they are not getting any thermal, so it's not a good moment to get in the air. But I realized afterwards that it was a paragliding school and all these pilots were not trying to go thermal. So I lost half an hour on another competition, an hour looking at people going down thinking that the conditions were not good, where actually they were really, really good. So look at the other pilots from the competition, but not the other paragliders in the air. They are maybe not part of your competition. So let's go for the last impressions of this Wanderbird Kappl See, and see you in another video.